Hello and welcome back. YogsQuest, everyone. We're back for some Star Wars D&D. People hate calling it D&D. It's not D&D. It's EOE. It's Edge of Empire.
Edge of the
Out
Empire,
on the fringes.
isn't it? E-O-T-E. Do you not pronounce the T?
Are you going to be doing this the whole time?
No, well, but are you going to be incorrect the whole time? I don't really know.
The solar bird's forgetting.
Yeah.
So we're joined, of course, by Turps.
Hello.
And Sibs.
Hi.
And Barry.
Hello.
And the at the head of the table.
The evil galactic emperor himself.
It's me,
Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Darth Plagueis the Wise.
How ironic. He could plan an adventure, but not actually do an adventure with us.
No.
We'll see. That was my first mistake, running a game with you guys.
So where shall we begin?
So, we're in Star Wars.
We're in Star Wars.
We're in Star Wars, baby.
It's also chipper, it's a war. Okay, I don't think we should be joking about a war. I think it's a very serious...
Where are we? Let's get on with this.
We're on the title crawl.
show. We're on the title crawl, yeah.
What's it called? It's episode 1.
The galaxy is in turmoil.
The galaxy is currently in turmoil.
Oh,
Shit.
The Empire has
What
reached
is
far
the
and wide.
galaxy
Stop
stance?
interrupting!
I just want to quickly clarify, because this is important for the game.
It should be.
What is the galaxy's stance on incest? Because one of the things I've always admired about Star Wars, it's very progressive
It is.
around incest.
It does.
Because they seem very cool. Like there's not
very
like
open,
a thing in the Rebel Alliance where they have a little inquest about the whole
An
Luke and
inquest
Leia
into
thing. Exactly.
incest.
Yeah. Because I mean, maybe that's why Luke's out on that island. Maybe that's it. Maybe it came out and
my
he's like,
gosh.
I gotta get out of here. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I didn't know she was my sister, and then I did know, and then we carried on. It's just,
It's confusing.
my dad's Darth Vader, guys. Surely people should be more outraged about that. Nope. They're
They were
upset.
pretty touchy-feely with the Ewoks too, so
That's
maybe
what it is,
I
probably.
hope that's acceptable soon
Yeah.
as well. 'cause
Shit.
Please.
Hopefully, well, we don't know.
Kind of like.
So,
Is it bestiality within?
Sure.
Bestiality.
Well, Han and Chewie were very close.
Yeah.
A lot of long trips through space.
Me too, Chewie.
6 hours later. So, you guys are currently on the Christ space station.
Christ.
Christ.
Oh, Christ.
It's spelled differently.
Okay.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Me and Barry went for the same pencil to make notes. Barry, you're learning from me. Oh, my voice matured. He's become a man.
Christ. I don't know how to spell it, but we've
K-R-
noted
It's
it.
like croissant. It's like
Croissant.
croissant.
Okay.
The Christ
Croissant.
space
It's
station.
shaped like a croissant, like a round.
I'm not trying
Let's
to take
draw it. Draw the Croissant space station,
It's the
Barry.
little Christ space station. It's
That's
like
no
this little-
space station.
And then
That's
this
the
is
moon.
the jam that's being dipped into. It's the croissant.
Dice cam.
Terraforming.
Don't worry
now.
about that
This is
number.
the
That's not my
croissant
pin.
space station. We've arrived at.
Oh, Croissant.
We are already.
The city.
Croissant.
Croissant.
The Christ space station. You guys have been hanging around here for like a little while.
Right.
And you are currently hanging out in the bowels of the Christ space station in
jam
a
bit.
bar.
What? Just hanging?
The jammy centre.
Just hanging out. There's a
Together?
bar. So you're currently sat in a bar waiting.
Do we all know each other at this point?
Yeah. You'll explain how you know each other.
I need to know. I'm making my own notes. In my
Oh,
mind.
yeah. I don't know why I have a pencil.
My notes.
I'm going to keep the pencil up there.
So you're currently hanging out in a bar. It's an absolute dive right at the base of the Christ space station called the Flayed Wookiee.
Okay.
And
Is this like a daily thing for us? Like we just hang
so
out?
you're
Like cheers.
You're here waiting because you're
I'll
here.
be normal.
You're here to
normal,
meet
that's
a contact
Okay.
who's got a big
Wanga
score for
wanga.
you guys, and he's going to tell you all about some hot news that he's found out about.
Some hot news. Okay.
So, can you just introduce yourself? The three of you are sat around the table waiting for your impromptu leader, Amiibo, to turn up, but he's always late.
Amiibo.
He's
Is
one of
that you,
those
Liz?
Nintendo thingies.
Right.
Yeah.
You based your character off one of those?
Yeah.
No, it's spelled different. Carry
Right.
on.
Do I have to go first?
I'll go first.
I can go first.
So my name is Turps Darian. I'm a toy Darian.
Of course it is.
So you might remember me as Watto from episode 1, everyone's favourite character after Jar Jar Binks. And he always talks a bit like that. But I don't, because actually I'm an explorer archaeologist.
Well, no, listen.
Slash.
Well, you should do your official from now on.
Okay, forever.
In character.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, you see, he sounds quite proper and quite English. But you see, not only am I an archaeologist, I'm also David Attenborough. Space hyper David Attenborough in the Star Wars universe. You see, what I do is I travel the galaxy looking for new wildlife and fauna. I study it and I fuck it. So, I truly, due to my progressive attitudes around
What have I been doing all
animals
this time when I
and
wasn't out there
fauna.
fucking...
Florna.
There's fauna,
Fauna,
and fauna. It's a space thing. People talk about a scruffy nerf herder. Well, I'm a scruffy nerf fucker. So I've literally fucked anything and everything, but I'm always chasing the next inquisitive sort of creature out there. The problem I have is that due to my incessant fucking.
Have you been barred from the archaeology?
Basically, and I say archaeologist, it's basically grave robbing, but with some forms involved. So I'll dig up any graves and just, oh look, there's some archaeological importance behind that watch. I have that one. And these rings as well. Oh yes, I'll just take the finger as well. And so all of that's great money. But again, get frowned upon. So I've joined this group of rogues and ruffians who don't really give a shit about anything, as long as I don't fuck too many things. The impromptu leader thinks of himself as a bit of a fuck boy, but I think obviously being an older gentleman, definitely I've fucked many Hutts.
Nice.
The nice thing about Hutts, they're basically both male and female.
They are hermaphroditic.
There we go. So it's basically a threesome.
Can I change my
all the
character?
time?
No, I thought that's why you chose it.
Shit, I didn't realize. I thought I wanted to be like a dominant male with like
Well, you can be. You
can
be
be.
both.
big cojones.
You can have big cojones and lovely breasts and nipples.
Okay.
Lactating nipples as well.
Right, okay,
Beautiful.
okay, I'm happy with
So,
Let's have sips now.
that. My name is Sips the Hutt.
You can change that.
Both of you don't have to pick your real names.
but I was on the form. I like it. I'm okay with this.
I want to leave my paper the way it is. I'm Sips the Hutt. I'm a Hutt. I'm a career colonist, or maybe a career colonist.
Oh.
Also, I specialize in Politico.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So what was
What's
your...
that mean? What do you do? What's the political?
I watch the news all the time. I
Pretty
know what's
into-
going on. You know, like when there's an election, I vote.
Are you a politician or are
No.
you? Oh, you're not. You're
Not
just
really.
He's an
you're a fan
admirer.
of
I
politics.
know about politics.
See,
a
because
thing
there
or
was obviously
two.
there was some drama a little while ago with
I'm
the
good at
Hutts,
wheeling and dealing.
around obesity, childhood obesity. And
Right.
it was head up by Pizza, the Hutt.
Nice.
I'm so glad we brought Turps. This is the kind of gold we're going to get the whole time.
Everyone, like, this is shit. This is shit.
A lot of people just turned off.
That's it, they're gone now, sorry. It's too late,
They
sorry.
were like, well, this series is unsalvageable.
I have a whole bunch of numbers here that mean something, I guess. I also am the proud owner of 500 credits.
I've got 500 credits
Pretty
as well.
good.
And
very
I'm
nice.
open, ready, willing and able to be fucked by this cat.
Okay, so how fat are you?
Not as fat as I would have liked to be. I'm a melee specialist.
Oh, what do you
Okay.
use? What's your like weapon of choice? What's your like go-to? The fisties.
These bad boys right here.
So the only
Hyperfist.
he's
The
wearing
safety
absolutely
is
nothing,
always off. And I'm
but you
ready
have
to go.
a chain with just a knuckle duster on it. That's
Just
all that
one.
you carry.
Just one
That's a
knuckle duster.
medallion, yeah.
You're
Yeah.
basically a naked
Sounds really
snake
pimp,
man.
I like that.
A naked
Quite
snake
quite
man.
live
Yeah.
with the knuckle dusters around your neck. What's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
history behind that knuckle duster?
Nothing. It just looks cool as
So,
hell.
badass.
so the fatness of
On
Hutt
Etsy.
classically implies like the fatter they are, the more important they are. Okay, and so the more rich they are, the more successful.
See, I'm like
a Hutt wants to get as corpulent and fat as possible.
But because like I'm a political maneuverer, I like throw all the old conventions out the window. So like I'm slim and trim, ready to fight, and everyone thinks like, oh, he's a babby, but actually when you get in the ring with me,
You throw down.
it's a TKO
It
like
goes
almost
down.
straight away.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so
That's fucking
next
scary.
up we got Larry.
I'm playing Groff Brick. He's a Deveronian. So
What does that look like?
Remember
So
the guys?
he's basically like a human with tinted red skin and big horns.
Oh, the
coming out.
devil one?
He's literally
You're
a
a devil
devil.
dude.
I'm a devil
Ah.
man. And
Groff Brick.
Yeah, I'm a doctor by profession, but I do a bit of dirty business. See, I met Amiibo about a year ago in a bar on Deverone. He stumbled in. Yeah. And ever since then, I've basically been his personal drug dealer and providing him with all manner of kind of means and
Hang on.
quite a long list of sustenance.
I don't want to bring up Michael Jackson this early into this, but Michael Jackson had a personal doctor, and he ended up dead. So I would watch out for that guy. I'm just saying.
Wait, does that mean that you're actually Michael Jackson?
I hope so.
You'll find out.
my God.
Is he your personal doctor? You seem to know each other.
So yeah, I'm basically just following around Amiibo, waiting for him to clear his massive tab because he's yet to pay me for any of these drugs. It's all kind of, you know.
Are you
on
the
this
same
tab.
How many credits are we talking here? Because
Maybe,
in Tatooine,
I may have some job. I may have a bit of job.
Oh, that was Hazzy.
Hazzy, yeah.
Hazzy.
I know Hazzy.
Fucking Hazzy.
So how do you speak?
All right, mate. Do you want a bit of death stick? Go on, have a little toke. Go on, mate. Yeah.
Lovely bit.
Here a bit of death
it's like
stick.
Yeah, all right.
Mitchell.
You got it. I like it.
Do you want death sticks? Oi. Do you want
Calf.
catch a death stick.
Taffy.
You can smoke that?
Well, I don't really partake in drugs.
No, come on, I've got
Except
loads.
obviously sexual enhancers. In which case, please, yes. Enhance.
I've got
Enhance away.
got a little blue booster for you. Do you want a little blue
Yes?
booster? 10
Oh,
credits.
The blue booster will engorge the penis for several hours.
It is a
The only
performance-enhancing drug.
way to drain is to vigorously masturbate until expelling oneself several times.
Expolding.
It's a fucking space term! Nothing's wrong,
That's
it's
what
all
Toydarians
space!
do. So you
sure
guys
you
are
do.
currently sat in the flayed Wookiee.
Wait, Lewis didn't introduce himself.
Yeah, well, he's not in yet. He's
Oh,
late.
Yeah,
he's
he's just
late.
about
As
to.
per you.
Oh,
Just
right,
to-
sorry.
So you're told that this is of the utmost importance.
Right.
That this news is so big and it's going to make you so much money.
So
but
hang on, is this whole meeting brokered by Amiibo?
one of his contacts,
Uh-oh.
but they're
Right.
going to come and meet you here. Amiibo is currently running late, and you've been
See,
told.
I don't trust
that-
anyone, so I need to meet your contact.
What's
Well,
what we're going to do?
the contact is going to be coming. He's going to be
Okay.
coming here to meet you, but has warned
All
you.
right.
Watch out. There are spies everywhere.
Like this David Attenborough
This
guy.
guy's just fucking animals.
Total spy.
He's just...
I think
So-
I'm the least
Sex
threatening
enhancers.
out of anyone.
About an
The
hour
only spy I'm
late,
going to do is
Amiibo
when you're in the shower.
wanders into the flayed Wookiee. So,
Flayed
Amiibo, you've been hanging out on the Croy space station for a little while now.
Yeah.
You've been laying low. You've got a ship that you stole. It's currently kind of a bit dinged up and is quite badly damaged, but it's being repaired currently and should be finished pretty soon. The reason why you organised the meeting in the Flayed Wookiee is you've been barred from every single other establishment on the Croy space station, and this is the only one that will still accept you as a customer.
But Mr. Sex Enhancers hasn't been?
No, he's
I pay my bills.
That
Yeah.
seems
And equally,
crazy
you
to
know,
me.
the thing is people get very funny about sex tapes, but when they're a documentary, you see, there's no problems whatsoever. So it's fine.
I'd like to
it's all
point out
very legit.
you do actually have a camera drone
I
that
certainly
constantly
do.
follows you around,
Obviously.
and just films
Exactly.
films for you.
It's always good to have evidence of consent. So
Man, that's
there
gonna
we
come
go.
in handy, trust me.
We hope so. We do.
Meebo's here! Let's get some drinks in, everybody! Hey, bar guy! Drinks for everyone!
So the owner is a one-legged Trandoshan, the kind of like lizard men, called Throngar the Fist, and
I've
he's.
heard a few Throngas.
He serves the most disgusting drinks. The bar is currently fairly quiet. It's kind of, sort of like mid-afternoon, and not a lot of people come here to drink because the drinks are so terrible. But kind of evening time and lunchtime, Throngar is actually an amazing chef, and people come here for the food, surprisingly. So Throngar, he shouts out back in his Trandoshan roar, and a little BB droid comes out. Spells, get out here! These guys want some drinks! And a little droid kind of drives out and has these just 4 cups of varying different coloured liquids. It's kind of a bit of a lucky dip down here in the Flayed Wookiee, and comes and serves you your drinks.
Thank you, Spills. Hey, cheers, everybody! It's gonna be a successful mission!
And
It is foul.
is it the good stuff?
The good stuff.
It's called the good stuff.
It's literally called the good stuff. And yeah, so would you like to just introduce yourself to the group? So they are all familiar with you. They've all met you before in some capacity.
Yeah. Hey guys, it's good to see you. Oh man, Groff, it's been a while.
How's it going, boy?
Hey, I don't know you guys, but listen. Do you remember?
He checked his name tag as well. Hey! Groff, buddy!
I noticed, and you can see me look like quite downtrodden.
Yeah.
So subtle.
We've known each other for a year.
Man, a Hutt. Hey, you look thin, man. Last time I saw a Hutt as thin as you, Amiibo was on a mission. Let me tell you about this mission.
yeah.
Oh,
God,
man.
no. Don't.
Amiibo and I was on a crack
up a death
squad
stick.
of assassins, okay? We were going to Splashy World, fun planet, okay? It's the greatest water park in the whole of the galaxy, man. And we had to assassinate a high-level Imperial agent. Man, that was a mission. Back in the day, Amiibo was young, he was light. We were going down, having fun, splashy time. We had the whole mission planned. And then one day, this one time,
I too
this
am
one
into
moment,
water sports. Just to put it out there.
we were going down the big fun rolly slide, okay?
Right.
This water park, let me set the scene. It floats through space, okay? It's set on this asteroid that's covered in sand and it's a really hot sun. It's really hot and sunny. There's a comet spraying water all over the place. It's beautiful. You guys would love it. Anyway, we were on this slide and we saw our target, okay? And he was going down the slide. And we were like, hey, Hutt. We had a Hutt on our team back then. Man, I remember having a Hutt. So anyway, he went down first. He was so fat, he blocked up the water slide.
Oh my gosh.
The target comes down, gets blocked up, loads of people going down. The water's filling up, the Hutt, he's blocking the slide, all's filling up with water. It's crazy, man. I don't know what was going on, but he drowned. And then they had to shove like a big spray can thing down there. It splashed out. The Hutt, he popped out like a cork, man. Right into space! He was never seen again!
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Man, you want to be careful not to
I
get
will
in a
be.
situation like that. Amiibo is...
Okay,
Don't go
Man.
any water parks.
So,
no water parks then.
So, man, that was... I'm looking forward to the mission if you're on it, man.
Man, I'm not looking forward to the mission now after that story. Jesus.
And I don't recognize you. Do I owe you any money? I owe a lot of people money.
You got the money.
Technically, we did discuss some board arrangement where
I don't remember you, so I don't owe you any money.
You gotta clear the tabs still, Amiibo. It's 56,354 quid. You got them on you right now and next week.
Yeah, I got him on me
got
right
'em on
now.
right now?
Yeah, right in there.
Right in where?
Do you want to reach into my
okay,
pocket?
yeah. I got the money, yeah.
Oh,
That's Amiibo, that's your dick. There you go. I'll add that to the tab as well.
well, it seems he's in good spirits as always.
oh man.
So you're sat, just having some drinks. You're now kind of nicely acquainted, and you are waiting for your contact. He's an information broker. He's had some like dealings with you guys before.
What
It's like
race is he?
He's a human.
Not racist. I'm
He's just a human.
Okay.
And his name's Zin Zakun, and he kind of like hangs out. What's that face for? Do
It's fine.
you not like his name?
No, it's a great name. It's a great name.
Yeah, so you've had some dealings with him. He's a good guy to get info from, or you can sell information to him.
Can we sell Lewis to him?
No, he buys information.
Oh, okay.
But if you've got some more
Sells
sweet
information as well.
water slide stories, there could be a credit or two in that.
Man, I got 20 of those.
Okay.
So many more stories. Amiibo's been through a lot.
So can we trade the water slide story to him for
So
some
what is he
information that
got?
we
Yeah,
need?
exactly.
Is that what we
Is
we need information from him, right?
What is this? Is this a job? Are
So
we getting some money?
he's going to give you a job.
He's the contact. He brings us the information to do the job, to get the money. Have you ever done this before?
Well, not technically, no. But I've always really been quite the fan of the idea of work.
So the bar is getting a little bit busier now.
Lunchtime, expected.
Thongar is there, like just shouting at the droid who is kind of just delivering drinks around the place. And there's some really shady-looking characters. just hanging around this bar.
Like that green guy in the Mos Eisley Cantina with, in the movie where Han Solo shoots the guy under
That's
the
this guy.
That's Amiibo.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, right, okay.
But yeah, a menagerie of races. There must be half a dozen people in here now. It's quite like a gloomy, underlit bar with some neon signs like flashing. There's some guys playing a game of Pizak in the corner. And as the droid Spills goes in and out of like the kitchen, there's kind of like a big double swing door. You can see like a Corellian bloodhound, which is kind of like they're sort of like spiny dogs.
Nothing's unfuckable, good sir.
Okay, let's have a roll to see how well you know.
How well do you know it? Yeah, do
Corellian
you
War.
knowledge? Is it knowledge?
The way this works is you roll your strength versus a difficulty, and so that's the difficulty. So the difficulty is 3, and you rolled a 1 success. So you haven't passed this law test. So you don't know actually anything about
This
Corellian bloodhound.
Well, obviously,
Can you roll? Can you roll?
bloodhound, very sensitive anus.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you are familiar with these dogs. You know they're kind of like kept in the every now and again they're domesticated, and they've got a very, very ferocious bite on them.
Certainly, you don't
they've
wanna-
got big tusks that come out of their face.
To avoid the tusk at all cost, unless you have different plans for the tusk. I find the best way is to sneak up from behind and very, very gingerly place your hand on their anus.
Nice. Just pat the anus.
Just pat the
Just
anus.
a little pat of the
one,
anus.
Just
and,
caress.
and that's it. Just slowly win its trust over first. And then once they're your ally, they're one of the most loving and caring animals in the universe.
Wait, so this dice roll, he didn't know anything about
He
the thing?
failed it, yeah.
Okay.
So we probably
So he doesn't- he doesn't know
shouldn't
that much
believe
about it.
whatever,
I might be a
whatever he
complete
says.
bullshitter.
nothing's happened, it
Maybe
hasn't,
my
like,
entire
But-
backstory is
so
bullshit.
you can just every time the doors swing open and like there's like a busy kitchen, there's like a few kind of like chef droids in there cooking away, and they're just loading up the Spills, who comes out and he serves some drinks or serves some food, and there's just this dog just sat just past the doorway.
Is it like a guard dog, though?
Like they are sometimes kind of used in that sort of way,
Sniff,
but
all right.
it's just sat, just drooling, and it's just looking straight at you.
Wait, guys,
At me?
I think
This
it's
guy?
the dog feeds onto
Yeah.
the drugs.
It's just looking.
The
just,
dog's on drugs?
It's onto the drugs, mate.
Oh, it's made knows
I've
about
got all
the
my
drugs.
drugs here. I got them all.
You got drugs on you.
Got a lot of drugs on me. You know these.
Listen, we just gotta wait. Spills! Let's get another round of drinks for the boys.
So Spills zooms over, living up to his name as of like a sort of like a pint-sized glass. Half of it will just be on the floor, and is constantly making a mess. But comes and delivers some more drinks. A little arm comes out with a disgusting-looking cloth and wipes a bit of the table, and then just zooms off again. Like he's really, really busy.
What's the status on the dog now? Any change?
Every time Spills goes through that back room, the dog is just sat there, just
Staring at us.
drooling,
Salivating.
just looking.
I have good coercion skills. Could I potentially convince the dog that there's a bitchin' heat outside that he should go check on instead of drooling and looking at us?
That is, you could try and.
I mean,
I'm gonna
are we
try and
legitimately
coerce.
worried about an animal right now? Just to check, there's a dog,
Well,
and we
no,
seem to be
it's
really
staring
shifty.
at us,
but it's a
though.
dog.
But it's
a
drooling
dog.
and
Can I
staring.
Then, boom! All of a sudden, the front door swings open. Gentlemen, it is I, Zin Zin Zakun.
Hey,
Why is he making such a scene?
good to see you again. Have a seat, my friend.
So Zin
He sounds like the
Zin
most flamboyant secret spy guy.
is very, very flamboyant. He is wearing a gigantic feathered coat. He is absolutely enormous, bulk of a man who must stand maybe 7 feet tall and must be easily 5 feet wide. And he has a gigantic bucket of hyper-fried hyper chicken. And as he talks, he's just flicking grease and bits of fried chicken skin.
I mean, I'm not swayed by all the razzle dazzle. I want to coerce this dog still.
Oh, my dear Sip the Hutt! He flamboyantly waves his arms around, a bit of chicken skin just like flops onto your face. Oh, I'm sorry, my boy! And he peels it off and just drops it into his gullet.
Wait, he's just eating chicken, like.
Yeah, just he's got like a big thing
Hyper
of
chicken,
fried
okay.
chicken.
Like a family bucket.
Hey.
Never trust a man who can eat a whole family
I
bucket by
don't think
himself.
we're in a position, Sips, to body shame.
Oh, Amiibo, my boy.
Listen up,
How are you
Tintin.
doing?
You're looking great, baby.
Oh,
You're looking wonderful today.
oh
Hey,
no, I'm so scared right now.
listen, Tintin, before you say another word, this place, it's violating so many health codes right now. The cook here is an absolute filth bag. You are gonna get. Do not take another of those delicious nuggets to your lips. We.
He's just.
Stop! I grab his hand.
Oh!
Listen, Tintin. This is disgusting. If you want to eat that, let's do it out the back in the back alley. It's much cleaner out there.
And I take him by the
But
shoulder.
Amiibo, my boy, you arranged for us to meet here.
I know, Tintin, and I've also arranged for you to eat your delicacies where you want to, in a nice, healthy environment, out into the back alley with us. Let's go.
Oh, Amiibo, sure, we can go outside, but I fear it would be more dangerous out there. Down this low in the space station, there's a lot of unsavory characters.
Okay, well, listen. Let's get out of here. Let's get out in the alleyway.
I'm personally still eyeing up that dog there.
Sips, go see if
Can
you
I
go-
just punch you?
Oh.
Yeah,
Am I allowed to just punch a dog?
Oh my God.
Punch the dog?
Should I punch the dog?
I mean, we are in space.
It's got a very punchable face.
Why not?
You might draw more after I'm done punching.
When in space, I
I'm
feel
a good puncher.
whack the hound,
Do you
beat
get
the
him?
hound. I say, go on, Hutt.
No,
cool.
I'm just asking you guys if you think this is a good
I
idea.
think it's a good
I'm not
idea,
just-
go.
You're young,
Yeah,
Hutt. You do what you want to do.
Let's weigh up the pros and cons of punching the dog, shall we?
Probably you get to punch
Pro,
a dog.
you get to
You get
punch
to
a
punch a
dog,
dog.
which is pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Con, you're breaking and entering into a kitchen to hit an animal with no provocation other than looking at you. So, I mean, I don't know, really. It's up to you.
Sounds pretty
Personally,
positive. Let's
I
do it.
fucked animals for less. But, you're your own Hutt.
Okay, I'll leave it for now. I don't want to break into the kitchen just in case there's like a tripwire there or like some dumb shit that I'm
Well,
not
it's a very
ready
busy kitchen. It's probably could get
knows?
burnt by hyperfat.
for. Yeah.
There could be a hyper fryer in there.
It could hyper
Yeah.
fry me.
Exactly,
I
the
don't wanna be
hyperwave.
hyper fried today.
Exactly. Who knows?
Not at the start of the adventure. Jeez.